Welcome back to the Retreat Diaries. I'm Ashley Hughes, holistic mindset and wellness coach, and this is week 4 of my 6-week work exchange at Beaman Retreat Centre in Wales. We are past the halfway point now, and honestly, this week has been one of the most special so far. Let's get into it. The energy this week has been high, supercharged even, for me personally. Though I should say, the new moon brought in a lot of mixed energy, and the women around me really felt that. There was a lot of intensity in the air for some of the team, and I want to honor that because we all move through energy differently. For me, though, it's been electric, exciting, full. The one thing that did throw me slightly was sleep. 4 nights of disturbed sleep in a row, which is genuinely not like me. And yet, the strangest thing, I didn't wake up feeling wrecked. I didn't drag through the days exhausted the way that I would usually in the outside world. I think that the land here has a way of holding you and replenishing you that's hard to fully explain. And I think, if I'm honest, my mind is simply buzzing with so many exciting possibilities right now that it's finding it hard to fully switch off. I'll take that over emptiness any day. This week was rich with team time, and I loved every bit of it. One day, we had a full day team building starting in the potting shed, getting creative and crafty together. One side of the house has been looking a little bit dull, so our mission was to create 60 meters of outdoor bunting to bring a new outdoor seating area to life. Charlotte gave us a collection of her beautiful old saris to repurpose, which we attached to the outdoor lights and strung up. We found 2 old wooden wheels and turned them into tables, transformed a couple of old ladders into herb and plant shelving, the kind of creativity I love. The art of looking at something with no apparent use and imagining what it could become. There's a real metaphor in there somewhere, isn't there? The next day, a group of us had a day out in Aberystwyth. A change of scenery, a breath of sea air, exploring somewhere new. The weather was very Welsh, on and off, but on the drive back, we were gifted with the most stunning rainbows I've seen in a long time. Sometimes the rain is just setting up the magic. With no retreat guests to support this week, I spent most of my time writing and planning, and it was very enlightening. Genuinely, one of the clearest I felt in a long time. There's something I've been noticing here, something that I want to share with you. Being fully present, not overthinking, not putting pressure on what's next, it doesn't store your future. It actually reveals it. The moment you stop forcing the answer, different possibilities start to appear. Quietly, naturally, like they were always there, waiting for you to be still enough to see them. This week also sparks something unexpected. Van life. Living here, I've met so many people who've chosen that path. The freedom to go where you want, stay as long as it feels right, never feeling tied to one place. And the way you can personalize a van into a true home on wheels, I've genuinely been inspired by. Special shout out to the Fat Pony Workshop on Instagram, who really got my imagination going. The possibilities are endless. Something to sit with. Watch this space. Now, the moment that really landed this week. We held a new moon tea ceremony with the retreat guests. A guided meditation built around one question. What do I need to know to move forward? The answer that came up for me was simple, and it was everything. Trust yourself. I sat with that for a long time afterwards because it's so easy to know things intellectually and yet still hesitate. Still second guess. Still wait for external permission or validation. And this felt like a reminder from somewhere deeper than I thought that I already have what I need. I just have to trust it. Self-doubt is natural and it visits all of us. But the key I found is this: don't let it stay. When it shows up, acknowledge it. Ask if it's got anything to teach you, then say goodbye. And then Saturday night happened, and I genuinely don't have the words to fully do it justice. But I'm going to try. It was the new moon in Taurus. A few of us wrote our intentions for the next 19-year cycle onto a piece of paper, really sitting with what we want to call in, what we want to grow into, and then we each went and planted our intentions into the land. Literally buried them in the earth. There's something so powerful about that ritual. Taking a thought, an abstract desire, and making it physical. Committing to it, surrendering to it, trusting in its growth. It bridges the gap between imagination and reality in a way that's hard to articulate, but impossible to ignore once you've felt it. We then lit a campfire, drank chamomile tea, toasted marshmallows, and listened to the most beautiful music under the night sky. And after about an hour, it started to rain. Gently, like a signal, like the land saying it's done, and now you can rest. That moment, the whole evening in fact, is one of the highlights of my entire time here. I'm so genuinely grateful to have shared it with these people on this land. It's the kind of memory you carry with you forever. What I'm taking into week 5 is curiosity. This week, I had so many wonderful conversations. Learned so much more about the people on my team, their stories, their paths, their fears, and what brought them here. And next week, we welcome a brand new retreat cohort, which means a whole new set of people to connect with, learn from, and be inspired by. Life really is about connection, about being genuinely interested in the person in front of you. Our lives can look so different on the surface, and yet when you take the time to actually open the book, you find so many shared interests, perspectives, and experiences. Never judge a book by its cover, and never be too busy to open it. Your reflection question for this week: take it somewhere quiet. If you trusted yourself completely, what would you do differently? I'll see you in week 5. Take care of yourselves.